Hey, what's going on, guys? Jeremiah here, back again on the Flower Pot channel. Today we are going to be talking about A minor. I'm going to call this an intermediate lesson, but we're really going to be covering a little bit of everything from the beginner of introduction to A minor all the way up to maybe some scales and maybe a tune that you can practice as well. So, on the mandolin here, the A minor chord, or the 2 minor, as a lot of people will use it as, unless it's a major. We talked about a little bit in my last video where we were discussing major and minor scales, how we're going to take a major scale, and we're going to turn it into a minor scale by moving the 7s back and by moving the 3s back usually. So that was a comparison between the minor and the major scale. So all we're doing there is moving the 7 notes, or the 7 sharp notes, so that way we would usually play in a scale, back to the 7s, and then the 3 notes back to a 2 sharp. And with that, we get A minor. So to talk about A minor chords, a chord, of course, is 3 notes usually played together, and usually it's this 3 note here, which is the C sharp, and the A, and then the A here. And then sometimes we play the E note here, which makes the A chord. For A minor, we're going to be sliding this back to a C and an A, and that makes that A minor. Now, most people don't play it like that because it's not a whole lot of difference in sound. What a lot of people usually do is what we would say bar chord it on the mandolin, and so we're going to play the 2nd fret here on the top string, 2nd fret on the 3rd string, the C note on the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and then the 5th fret on the bottom string. So a chop would kind of sound like, right? And so that's the primary A minor chord. So let's go ahead and talk about, we talked a little bit about the scales. I'm going to go ahead and play the A minor scale really slowly. Of course, if you ever want to slow down any of my videos, YouTube has an option. You just click settings and you can slow it down. It'll keep the pitch the same, but it'll slow it down for you. So let's go ahead and play an A minor scale here. So I went ahead and went up to this high E note here. Because that's usually as high as you're going to go on an A minor. So just kind of walking it back on an A minor scale. And then another way some people will play A minor is just by doing this A couplet right here, which technically is an A major couplet. But because it still utilizes A, E, and A and E, it can also work as an A minor couplet, and it's just the 2nd fret of the 3rd string and 2nd fret of the 4th string. So one of the best ways to practice the A minor scales is with a song called Jerusalem Ridge, and another great one is Old Dangerfield. Now I'd like to do tutorials on these on their own at another time, but we're going to go over a little bit of Old Dangerfield just because I really enjoyed the tune. So I'm going to just do the first or 2nd part of that song. We're not going to go through the whole thing, and I'm going to talk a little bit about playing that. So to play that song, it usually sounds kind of like this. Let me go ahead and play a bit up here. the second part goes. And then the second part actually, or the third part actually goes to more majors. It goes like. Like that. So let's go ahead and walk through some of these licks that we're going to be using in A minor. So to kick off the song, it does a slide. Slide from the 7 to the 5 to 7 here. Fret, that is not notes. It's technically 7 to 1 notes, but 5 to 7 frets. And I'm playing the open A note as well. 5th fret, hammer on of open D, 1st fret, and then 5th fret, C note. So you see here we're using the 2nd fret, 5th fret, 2nd fret, 5th fret here a lot. And in A minor, those are those kind of key frets we're going to be using. So let's do it slowly one time. 2. Ending on this 2nd fret here, and then we do that again, kind of. So that's 2nd, 5th, open, 3rd to 4th, slide, open A, 5th, hammer on from the 1st, open 1st, 5th, 2nd. So put all that together. Faster. And so what I'm doing here that you might not be doing, I need to explain it a little better, is I'm using a lot of up and down strokes to kind of play notes in between notes. I'm kind of doing little mini triplets. So it's like, to do it really slow, I'll point them out here. That's technically one of them. That's another one. So it's like 2nd to 5th, open, and then the slide. That's another one. That's the first part, and then the second part goes. So yet again we're using the 2nd and 5th frets. So 2nd, 5th, 2nd, open, 3rd, 2nd, open, slide from 3rd to 4th. And then 5th fret of the 2nd string. And then 5th slide 4th, 2nd. And then we're playing an E couplet here, so 5th to 6th, 2nd fret of the 2nd string. And then play that E couplet, or you can go. Then you do that again, and then it's not as hard as it seems. 5th to 7th, open. 6th, 5th, 3rd to 4th, open. And then hammer on from 5th to 6th, slide from 3rd to 4th, open. So that second part again is. little bit faster. So I'm going to leave it at that, and we're going to come back and visit Old Dangerfield a little bit more in a future video. But knowing those A minor scales, I think, is really crucial if you want to take some breaks in A minor. Of course, the chord. It's pretty easy as well. And hopefully that Old Dangerfield tutorial will give you a little bit of licks that you can use if you're playing out of A minor. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. If it was, make sure you leave a like and subscribe here on the channel for more mandolin tutorials. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next tutorial video.